48 is the time on this Sunday morning, and a first alert day here for us here in southern Wisconsin. We already saw that first round of storms entering through the area early this morning as those were continuing to move in from last night's storms, and we will remain dry through the rest of the afternoon hours and into the early evening hours throughout the state. But we do want to first alert you to another round of storms moving in late tonight and through your Monday and into Monday evening as well. So here's a look at today's severe weather threat throughout the state of Wisconsin under that non-severe risk. So we can see those storms that were out to the west there in Minnesota, those continued to weaken as they entered our area. We could still see a stray shower or two right along the state line there, but we will be dry throughout the area. But tomorrow is where we start to see things switch gears. Throughout central and southern Wisconsin, we'll upgrade to that isolated 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather. So we could still see some isolated strong to severe thunderstorms producing some gusty winds, but any organized storm activity that we do see will be producing heavy rainfall, which will pose a threat for some flooding concerns after yesterday's rainfall events as well. So here's a look at today's flooding threat. You can see those areas further to the west where those storms were this morning. But as we head into tomorrow, those flooding concerns become a bit more widespread for us here in southern Wisconsin. You can see that yellow area, and then we will continue to dry things out as we head into Tuesday. High pressure will build in. So we just got to get through the next couple of days before we see that. But here's a look at yesterday's rainfall totals over the last 24 hours. Lots of the area here in southern Wisconsin reaching that 2-inch mark, some areas even exceeding that. And it's this rainfall that we saw yesterday that's going to continue to be a concern, with additional rainfall falling over the day tomorrow and into tomorrow evening. So we're starting things off on a dry note today for our Sunday. Temperatures in those upper 60s and low 70s, 70 degrees here in Madison, and you will still feel a touch of that humidity as you step out the door today, as dew points are up as well. 68 degrees is the dew point here in Madison. Temperature is a bit of a gradient as you head through the state. Upper 50s further north that you go. 61 though there in Wausau, 68 in Eau Claire, and then we're hitting that 70-degree mark here in Madison, 72 in La Crosse. So we'll continue to see these temperatures rising through the afternoon, but we're sticking with a bit of a cooler day today, as some of us will stick with highs in the upper 70s. You can see those are those storms that I was mentioning early this morning. Those were continuing to weaken as they headed into our area, but you can see here this model does show some stray showers into the rest of the morning, but I think we will stay mostly dry, especially as we head into the afternoon. We'll stay dry throughout the state, and things will start to switch gears as this a secondary system of storms starts to develop out to the west, and that will continue to move eastward into our area, becoming widespread into the early morning hours of your Monday. Here's a look at 7 a.m. for your morning commute. Do keep an eye on that as you get out on the roads. We'll continue to see that on and off through the day and into your Monday evening before we dry things out for a sunny and dry day for your Tuesday and into the rest of the week as well. So a first alert day for us here in southern Wisconsin tomorrow, as that heavy rainfall continues to be a concern. But by Tuesday, a cold front sweeps through and high pressure builds in to give us plenty of sunshine, dry conditions, and temperatures in the 70s by Wednesday.